Hey everyone, welcome to Teo TV. In today's video, we are going to be doing a review of Flux Footwear Adapt Hightop trainer, the all whites. They're fresh, they're clean, and they are pretty cool. I'm gonna give you my honest review on them as well. You can tell I like a lot of things about them already. I'm gonna give you my honest review on some things too as well, but I do think they look really good. I'm gonna get a second pair probably to wear with like Lulus when I wear out, and then one for the gym that I can just bang up, beat up, and just do whatever I want to them. So yeah, let's get into it. And if you guys haven't already, for the Adapt low tops and then the Adapt runners, I did a separate video on my review for those, and you can hear my thoughts on those. The difference between those two and material wise is those are knits. This is not a knit. And I think they did this because I know people are going to be lifting and working out in these to make it a little bit more durable. It's very cushiony, but also very light. It's kind of like a pillow is how I describe it. It's very cushiony, but super light. And I was a little concerned in the beginning that I wouldn't like that because I was worried that they're going to be heavy, but they're not. So I really like that part. And then they put some materials around the toe here. Let's see if it'll refocus. Kind of hard to see. And they put it around the shoelaces too. But it's, I'm trying to think, like a water resistant like material. I was worried that it was going to be rigid when I ordered it, and it's not. It's super flexible. They have it around the heel and the shoelaces as well there. It's the same outsole as the Adapt low top trainers. So I really like that. The range of motion in it is crucial. At the end of this video, I'm going to nerd out on health. So if you just want to get the review of the shoe, you can watch the first part. At the end, I'm going to nerd out of why the majority of our shoes are terrible for our joints. And I'm going to explain why we partnered with Flux Footwear and why I recommend them, even if they're not perfect and have some things that I don't like specifically. I'm always going to be honest on that, but the majority of their stuff is way more beneficial than most other shoe brands out there. I'm going to nerd out on that at the end of why having like a zero drop shoe, a wide toe box, and having this range of motion is crucial for our joint health, helping our body regenerate faster than it degenerates. So again, that range of motion, super good. It's super light. I really like that. I also think it could be used as a basketball sneaker. I was wearing these, I'm like, it has pretty good because it's hard to move laterally. And the top part can, but down here by the ankle, it's very hard for it to move laterally. So if you want to wear it for basketball too, there you go. So I thought that was really cool. I want to go over some other features on the inside of the shoe, some things that I see with that with the insole, as well as some other additional features that the shoe has that I didn't notice right away until I put on. But before I do that, I want to go over today's sponsor. We're sponsored by Serpo. I got it. Serpo Amino Hydrate. So there's a study that shows around 75% of Americans are dehydrated. I would say probably the majority of us, if we're being honest, that number might be a little low. So I partnered with them because I was finding during my workouts, either fatigue or even recovery, that I was having problems, but also cramping, right? Doing specific workouts, especially working the range of motion of my feet, those tendons, right? I notice I get foot cramps, or doing specific stretches, I get cramps up by my hip. So this has crucial minerals in it that is vitally important for hydration, but also has amino acids, which is crucial for recovery and performance of those tendons and muscles. So that's why I partnered with them. The thing that I love about them too is how this product is made. It has zero sugar. It's sugar-free. If you know, done any research on sugar, it suppresses the immune system, can assist in things like heart disease, cancer, even stroke. So not having any added sugar or any sugar at all, right, is crucial. So I mix this with organic coconut water, or I'll mix it just with regular water. I'll do it pre, during workout, and then post workout. So you can have about 2 to 3 of these per day is what I do, and I really love it. If you use the code below, I'll leave a link below, but if you use the code DRMatteo10, you'll save 10%. If you buy in bulk, you can save additional savings. Stay hydrated and recover faster, and make sure you get the most out of your workouts with Amino Hydrate from Serpo. All right, back to the shoes. Okay, so we talked about the outside, the inside. It does have that clutch, Flux internal sole that I rave about. It's gonna readjust the lighting here. Yep, those raised dimples is what I call them. It's supposed to be like acupressure to help massage the foot. I also like it because when you're putting pressure, depending on what workouts that you're doing, it can distribute that surface area better. So I really like that aspect of it as well. That's the same insole that is in here. One of the things I noticed too is they put extra padding around the Achilles tendon, which I really like. And it goes all the way around. So the padding goes from the back here all the way up to where the front of the shoe, right here. Here we go. the front of the Hightop is. So there's extra padding there and ankle support. That's why I was like, man, this would make a lot of sense for basketball too. Anyone who wants to use these for basketball. And if you look at like the older shoes, people with a lot of jumping ability, even like Michael, they're gonna have the inside of their knee, what's called the vastus medialis, is gonna be really strong. But they're also gonna be able to have a lot of what's called your anterior tibialis in that calf, but they get a lot of flexion and power from those tendons in their feet. So that's the reason why I think these would be super cool for basketball too, versus the ones with tons of padding. We'll go over that in the health section. I'm gonna nerd out on that. Why tons of padding is not great for our feet, and why the people are starting to add more and more. I'm gonna nerd out on that. But that's why we go with a zero drop or a barefoot, but zero drop. So I really like that for the internal side. The insole is clutch and I think super comfortable. So I've only worn these for 2 workouts. I'm gonna continue to test them and let you know my honest review on those. So far, for how they look, style is gonna be 5 out of 5. Comfort, 5 out of 5. And then as far as the weight of them, they're super light. All the Flux footwear so far has been super light. So I really like that. Me personally, I would like to see a knit come out. I know that knit is probably not gonna be as durable, but just that feeling of the sock-like feeling around the ankle, I really like. So nothing wrong with this shoe. I love this shoe. I'm probably gonna get a second pair to wear out with like Lulus and stuff like that. Wide toe box, it is wide. I did size up in these, just to go over sizing real quick. The knits, the low top adapt trainers, I wore a size 10 and that's my natural size. I went a size 11 with these because I was worried that this was gonna be too rigid at the end, which it's not. But a size 11 fit perfectly, and I'm probably gonna size up in my low tops too to 11. The Adapt Runner was the only one that fit true to size for me. My mom has the Adapt low top trainer and hers fit perfectly in the size that she wanted. So you can always send them back, make sure you get the right size for you. But it's hard to say that, yeah, you need to size up or you need to stay the same size. Everyone's gonna be a little bit different. For me, I need to size up in the Adapt trainers, the high top and the low top. The Adapt Runner fit perfectly at the normal size for me. So that's my thing on sizing. So a 5-star out of 5-star for these. And if you guys wanna go shopping for these or any of the other Flux footwear, you can use my discount code below, save 10%, and also help support our channel.